Hello, everybody. Welcome to my second live stream. Excited to be hanging out tonight, no matter how little or how many of you end up joining me tonight. But yeah, excited to kick things off. There's actually, I guess, a specific, I guess, a couple things I wanted to cover, kind of starting this off. The first would be, let me get my software where I want. So first of all, again, just a little, not even a plug, just a promotion for my up-and-coming debut epic fantasy novel, Breaking. That is coming out September 19th, but you could pre-order now. And go to my website. It's in the description, butjalexgiguere.com. And yeah, I just love coming on here every single time and seeing the just seeing the front cover of it. Jeff Brown just did a tremendous job with the cover art for the book. But feel free to scroll around. I have my about page that you can learn more about me. Obviously my books. I think this is mostly up to date. Probably need a little bit updating on that. My blog, my podcast. But on the homepage, if you want to click pre-order Breaking now, you can come right on over and you can, pre-order however you want to. So there's a hardcover, the softcover, ebook, audiobook. The hardcover and softcover are actually going to be signed by me. And so really excited about that. So if you want something that's signed, definitely go for it. But if not, if ebook's kind of your taste, you can feel free to order that as well. That'll be on any device that you want to be able to read it on. And then the audiobook. I did this my last stream, but I feel like I have to do it again just because it's so good. Ryan, good friend of mine and also my narrator, just does a tremendous job with the narration. That's
Breaking. Prologue. Prin ran beside the hedge, holding out her hand so the leaves brushed over her fingers. The swishing sound of her skin along the plants was constant and relaxing. A welcomed break from hearing the Zaeth buzzing in her village.
Yeah, there's not too much more I need to say about Ryan. Just an excellent narrator. So yeah, tremendous job there. I actually, on my YouTube page, if you want to, so I actually have a couple videos up of me reacting to. So I actually had the full prologue and chapter 1 up on my website, but then I also have reacting to listening to the prologue and chapter 1 for the first time, which was really fun to do. I enjoyed that greatly. So that was a good fun time. And then so pre-order Breaking. And again, if maybe you don't want to listen to the audio, but you want to get a taste for it before you buy, you can also go to the store, and down here I have a free PDF sample. And it's actually quite a bit of content here you can read. The book definitely gets into it. Prologue brings you into it, introduces you to the story. No surprise there. And then chapter 1 does a really good job with just really taking you into the main story. And I think if you read chapter 1, you'll know if it's a book for you or not. Totally fine if it isn't. I get it. But yeah, chapter 1, and then I include chapter 2 as well. So there's plenty for you to get familiar with the book if it's just to determine if it's something that you would be interested in or not. So yeah, Breaking, pre-order today. This has been kind of, so I guess I'll get to. So Nick reads fantasy. Don't know him personally too much. I've had a couple of changes with him. Just seems really nice. Loved being able to just the little interactions I've had with him. Seems like just a super nice guy. He just had an X post and then also a YouTube video. I guess you could say kind of going viral for, he's got 2,000 subscribers, which kudos to you, Nick. That's fantastic. And so whatever level of viralness is kind of associated with that. But just kind of comparing, and actually, let me go to his YouTube page just so everyone knows I'm talking about, because I'm getting back to that video. But yeah, trad publishers don't care about your fantasy covers getting terrible, and he just kind of compares like fantasy covers. Yeah, trad publishing versus. I mean, look at that. The great Jeff Brown again right here, and then I don't know who did the cover for this. Could have been. I don't know. I don't know who did the cover for this, but yeah, I mean, just night and day. And he goes through a lot of comparisons. But one thing that really struck me, yes, is he showed the cover for Lord Fowl's Bane. And yes, they have redone the covers. And to that, but of course, this is an old one if you're not familiar. Lord Fowl's Bane, when did that release? 19. Was it 72? 68? Let me see. Lord Fowl's Bane. 1970 something, I believe. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Lord Fowl's Bane. Look at that. Okay, yep, 1977. So, anyway, this was a great video. Highly recommend. Just kind of going through that. I agree with, I think, everything you said in this video. But anyway, just seeing this, I commented, and Nick said, hey, go check out my Stephen Donaldson video, which I can't believe I've never seen that from his before, which led me to this video. Lord Fowl's Bane, the most controversial fantasy book ever, Chronicles of Thomas Covenant. I'm not going to spend forever talking about this. He does a great job covering it. But just to say that I'm really glad that Nick tackled this subject. Simply because Lord Fowl's Bane has a special place in my heart. So Lord of the Rings is what I grew up on, but alongside that was Lord Fowl's Bane by Stephen Donaldson. My dad introduced me to it. I've read the book series. I mean, I can count them, but I'm not sure if I can count them on. I definitely can't count them on one hand. Maybe two, I could probably fit them on. But Lord Fowl's Bane was terrific, and I don't really see it discussed very much. A lot of people I talk to who enjoy fantasy, they just don't seem to either never heard of it. I get that a lot, or heard of it, read it, started reading it, didn't really care for it too much. Which I definitely understand, but Nick accurately kind of states that you find out pretty early in the book whether it's going to be a book for you or not, whether you're going to enjoy it or not. But anyway, at some point, I actually want to go through the Chronicles of Thomas Covenant. It's going to be kind of a very challenging task. I don't know if I'll do it justice, but basically go chapter by chapter and trying to just give my review and analysis on each chapter, the story beats, what I think of Donaldson's writing, what the book, it'll be a little bit personal, what the book really means to me, but then also try to give it some sort of objective viewpoint as well, too, without kind of totally gushing over every chapter that I get to. But it was funny that I just love that he used that cover as an example, because mine is a lot more tattered, but I do have Lord Fowl's Bane. I got this older copy here, and yeah. Anyway, that just really let me see when this is printed. My copy of it. Wow, it is falling apart. Yeah, 1977. Is that when this one? Okay, nope. 28th printing, 1987. So this one was printed in 1987. Again, fantastic. And actually, I don't have it right now, but because I bought it for my dad. I'm sure I'll get it one day from him. But I gave my father the hardcover first edition signed by Stephen Donaldson. So that was great. It would be my lifelong dream to be able to meet with good old Stephen Donaldson and just hear him talk. He can talk about whatever he wants. I would just love to be able to have a sit down with him. That would be a one of life's greatest moments for me, probably. That could happen. But another thing too, this was, again, I'm kind of going on and on here, but I didn't realize this. The box was actually upside. Okay, yep, there we go. So my dad gifted this to me. I love this cover, just with the map and everything. I know it's not good to go along with kind of Nick's first video there. You know what? Let me switch over now to. Guess I probably should have done that to my. There we go. That's a lot clearer. So just in case you kind of missed a little bit, but I do have that copy. There you go. It's a little bit more zoomed in for you. Lord Fowl's Bane. But then my dad gifted this to me when I was Oh man, I don't know how old I was. Maybe 9, 10, or 11. I think he gave it to me when I was 9. So he said, "Wait a little bit longer until you read it." And I waited a year or two. I think I started reading when I was 10, and it's a very, very heavy read for someone who is 10 years old for sure. But yeah, I've owned this one for, yeah, 23 years or so, and yeah, just a joy that I still have it. And then also, I recently got this. My wife got this for me for Father's Day slash birthday, but Lord Bane Atlas, and done by Karen Wynn. I believe she did the Lord of the Rings, a couple things for that. But yeah. Anyway, just thought that's that video. I don't see very many people talk about. I know this is kind of an older video from 8 months ago, but yeah, Nick did a really great job covering it. I'm glad he brought back the nostalgia feeling of Lord Val's Bane for me. But yeah, very fun. All right, so for the live stream tonight, again, this isn't a monthly update, but pre-orders are going well. I'm excited. Everything is flowing through correctly with my store. Everything's going smoothly with that. I got a sneeze, and it's right there. And okay, it's gone. But anyway, my book 2 is also going strong. Writing the first draft for that, and I plan on releasing a book. Excuse me, there it is. I plan on releasing a book every year, which means obviously that if the breaking comes out this September 19th, I plan on having, maybe not to the day, but at least to the month, my second book coming out around that same time next year. But yeah, everything's going well. One thing that I've really been enjoying, actually, that kind of surprised me with just the connections I've already making with authors, and man, I don't know, unless people like calling themselves that, like booktubers. I don't know. There's something about the term that I just don't care for, but just people who love fantasy and promote indie books and just kind of making connections there. And so I've definitely have felt the enjoyment, the love in the community, and very greatly appreciate if you've talking to me, if you've spoken to me so far, and had a good conversations. I really appreciate it. Definitely feel welcoming as a newcomer, so that is very greatly appreciated. All right, so I think for tonight's live stream, again, I don't intend on having any viewers tonight. I am just getting started. I am but a lowly, not even published author yet officially, because my book doesn't come out till September. But I just want this to be a fun hangout session, so I'm going to continue my playthrough of Lord of the Rings online. And you know what? If no one ends up watching, then I will be happy just playing the game, giving my thoughts, enjoying getting lost in Middle Earth. And if people do end up joining, please tell me what your thoughts are, either on the game or, hey, what's this Lord Val's Bane about? I never heard of it. Or if you want to complain about it, all for it. Go and complain. But the goal is at some point to get enough people on here, or we can just have the conversations go wherever, have a fun time. But since it is by myself and I'm carrying this, I'm just going to play Lord of the Rings online and enjoy my evening. And I hope you can join and enjoy in the festivities as well. All right. And let's hope that... Oh, I did notice, I didn't fix it for this video, that the syncing of my lips speaking and the sound was a little bit off, so apologies for that. I'll have to get that fixed for next time. I just skipped my mind this time. I don't think it's awful, but it's still just something that would be worth looking at. I probably should have patched it beforehand, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's been going on. I do have one thing that I wouldn't necessarily say slipped my mind, but just something that I haven't brought to the forefront of my mind is I'm just getting my my book established on Goodreads. So what I'm going to do is I have my ISBNs for it and everything, and I'm right at the point of actually getting it into Ingram Spark. I'm getting all that set up for the ebook, book funnel, and everything, and and so that should be on Goodreads pretty soon. And I'll give some sort of update about it so that people can go on there to Goodreads, add it to your read list or want to read. You can interact with me. I have my profile on there. I actually don't think I've linked to it yet. Another thing I need to do is Linktree. It seems like that it's a never-ending cycle of always needing things to do, but it's fun. I like to stay busy. It's enjoyable. It's good fun. Well, that's loading. Let me see what else I have back here that might be of some interest. So, again, just kind of going down the rabbit hole here. But this is a man. When did I get this Hobbit book? So this is The Hobbit. If you recognize it, it's a great. I don't know. I really like the cover. It's simple. It brings back memories as a kid when I first got it. What year did I get this at? It says my name in the cover. And this was printed. Let me see. Nope, don't see it there. Okay, this was printed 1997. Does that sound right? That seems almost too old, but no, that's what it looks like. 1998. I guess 1998, somewhere around that time. But another book that I've just had for a very long time, and I love reading ebooks, right? Because you take it wherever you go, and it's comfortable. You can sit wherever. But every time I pick up like The Hobbit or the number of other books behind me, which I need to add to my bookshelf, which I'll be adding to my collection, hopefully in the near future. But there's something about opening up these books physically. And that's a real joy. But Lord of the Rings is done updating, so we can go back to doing that. Do I remember my password? Yep, there we go. All right, so when I played this the first session, I decided to go with Lore Master, a High Elf, so High Elf Lore Master, and I forget. It took place at the our intro took place at the end of the Second Age, I believe, and we were fighting the Witch King, and Elendil was there, Elrond, Glorfindel was there. There was a lot there. I forget the specific pieces, but anyways, we end up interacting with the Witch King. I think he says something about like turning us to him or like embracing the shadow, something along those lines. And then we wake up and it's 3,000 years later, and now it's we're in the Third Age, right up to where the ring, Frodo is in position of the ring. We haven't seen Frodo yet, whatever, but that's where it takes place. So, and again, this game is older. I think they want you to level up kind of quickly. I'm already level 5 just through the little intro. So that is where we left off, and that is where we will continue. And again, I'm giving just kind of like my thoughts on the world, interacting with everything. But since I don't have a lot of people joining me on maybe these live streams yet, it'll just be kind of a casual playthrough, and hope you enjoy watching. And last time I played... Let me see, last time I played, there was a lot of stuff that happened at the end of the stream, because I'm level 5 now. I think I have some skills that I need to upgrade. Okay, let me see. There is like a... where is it? There we go. Trait tree panel. So Keeper of Animals, Master of Nature's Fury, the Ancient Master. I forgot all about these. The blue line, red line, yellow line. So let me see which one we might want to do. Allow your animals companions. That's kind of cool. That might be fun. Okay, so you get a companion, Master of Nature's Fury. Uses the strength of nature to damage foes. Strengthen your bond with elements. Using fire, frost, and storms. An ancient master to hinder and confound foes. Looks like this is more of a, maybe like in a group setting. Looks like I probably would want to go with one of these. Let's see, this is obviously kind of just hard. Excuse me. Going by yourself and going at it, I guess soloing. This is obviously prime for soloing. I think it'd be fun too for the game, maybe do the Keeper of Animals, just to have a little companion to go with us. So maybe we do that. And what are those? Change trait configurations. Yes. What does that do? You must wait before change. Interesting. So I guess there's, you can unlock slots to go back and everything. Okay. And race traits. Not earned. How do I earn these? Race slot closed to level. Okay, 13. Okay, so those unlock over time. Do I have... Let's go back to 1. Let me see. Do I have any points to spend on these? Virtue slot closed. Okay, so I guess that's level 7. But let me see. So let's do the Keeper of Animals. I think that sounds good. I think it'll just be fun. I'm kind of debating that too, just for raw power. But I think this will provide some fun combinations. So spec 1. Okay, cool. What did I just do? Did I just do something by continuing to do spec? I don't know why. Oh no. You have acquired the sign of the wild. Okay, I guess they're just switching what I specialize in. So if I specialize in that, what does that actually give me? So I guess it gives me all of these. So I can, looks like I can probably like add traits in the other ones, but it's really, when I spec in one, then I get all of these, I would think. That sounds like what it is. Saying damage by supporting them with buffs and healing. Companion lands a critical strike. Your next skill has okay. Ah, man, this one just seems really fun too. But I think it'd be fun to play with a pet. So let's do that. All right, and I got 4 points available. All right, let's see where I'm gonna put this. Survival instincts improve your pet's defense. 1 point. Pet morale. Minus 1% pet incoming damage. Where are my traits? Character. Alright, morale. The amount of damage you can take before being defeated in combat. Okay, so it's health. Points while in combat, while not in combat. Okay. Easy enough. So increases the pets, lowers incoming damage, increases the morale. Okay. Having traced them countless times, your wizard sigils have become extremely potent. 1 point to next strength. Wizard sigil damage. Is that a spell I have down here? Did I see that back here? Wizard sigils will encourage your pets, tiering up different buffs for each element. Okay. So, Sign of the Wild. Wizard sigils have become extremely potent. Sign of the Wild Rage. Command your pet to attack their target with a wild raging attack. I guess those are the sigils, I would think. I would think so. Hunting Instinct. Improve your pet's damage and attack speed. I kind of feel like I've been liking enjoying it. I haven't played video games in a while. I used to play them all the time, but excuse me, I feel like I would think maybe going with either the sigils or the hunting instinct. Improve your pet's damage and attack speed. That seems pretty good. Your witch's sigils have become extremely potent. You know what? Let's go with this because I got the pet. Try to do that. Pet damage. Call the pet damage. Pet attack. I kind of like this idea. Can also look at these, even though I'm not specialized in them. Learn to bend the unseen world, tactical damage, fire type damage, light type damage. Yeah, let's just go with this. We'll see how that plays out. So I can re-specialize whenever I want to, so that works. And we'll wait on those. Okay. And now for my character, do I have points I can? How does that work? Do I have points I can spend on? I guess maybe not. Those might just level up automatically. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So my inventory, social, and okay, quest log. Active skills. Again, we kind of went through that already. I feel like there should be just something where Nice, the map. I feel like there should be something though where, I don't know, like you raise, I guess that is where you raise your morale and everything. Wallets. And then the character, cosmetic equipment. Maybe skills, those title, house, reputation, the wallet. Okay, I guess that is it then. Alright, so let me take a look at my skills here. And again, I have my mouse that I usually use for, it's, you know, got the thumb where you hit the buttons on the side. I forget the name of it's called, but hasn't been working, so I am, excuse me, need to resort to just using my keyboard, so it'll be a little bit tricky, but we will make do. Let me see. Burning embers. Okay, fire over time. Your staff, your pet is flanking the enemy. You will deal bonus damage. Okay. Staff strike. And then the lightning base. Okay, supply to your animal companion within 60 meters. That's pretty good. Maybe I kind of lead out with that because it helps my companion there. Return home. Keep there. Friend of sturdy beast bear. Summons a bear companion. Bears are tough companions which can draw the ire of the enemy. Okay, dismiss pet. Minor pet command. Command your pet to execute a minor skill on themselves or their target. Wizard's Frost. These must be this. Yeah, basic sigil. Okay, gotcha. Which chills your foe. The skill is used whilst your companion flanks enemy. Your morale will be healed. Oh, okay, and then Wizard's Fire. Okay. So command your pet to attack their target with a wild and damaging attack. I guess we'll kind of, how do I want to arrange my pet bar? Again, I don't have my mouse kind of working, so I'll just have to kind of do this, I think. And this will be my pet bar. Command your pet to attack their target. with a wild and damaging attack. Command your pet to use a defensive ability prior to survive above all else. Well, we're gonna go for attack and... Ah, did I just lose that? Nope. Alright. And then dismiss pets. Alright, I think we're good there. So we'll see how that goes. I guess... Man, it's great to be in Middle-earth. Again, I'm gonna take my time and just kind of go through everything and just enjoy the game. Hunter... Must have my class somewhere, right? Lore Master. Minstrel. Where would the Lore Master be? Warden. Is this it? Barter Merchant. Just a normal quest. VIP rewards. Let's see what's in here, because I am a VIP. Subscriber town services. Subscriber's drug. Might as well. Alright, this is the main quest here. Yes, prologue. A sea unsettled. So we'll just keep on going with that. Killon, have you heard the good tidings? The time has come at last to sail to Mithlond into blessed Valinor. That's right, I'm supposed to be going to Valinor because of what happened to me, so I'm gonna be sailing over there. Something tells me that won't work, but we will see. We have waited only 1 month, but each day has seemed a year since we arrived in Kellondim. The burdens of this realm shall soon be behind us, but I am curious if the sons of Elrond found what they sought in the ruins of Edilion. I have heard many tales of the sorrowful history of that place and how it came to ruin by the hand of a disreputable dwarf named Skorgrim Dourhand, but is laid empty for many long years now. I wonder if anything remains to be found there. I never walked upon the shores of the Blessed Realm, but I have heard many tales of Valinor. Your forebears who once dwelt there, did they not? Did you as well? Tirthon pauses a moment, studies your face. You look restless, my friend. What troubles you on such a joyous day? I believe, if I'm correct, I did come from Valinor. You tell Tirthon that your thoughts are drawn to your friends and kin, and to the choice that was given to you to remain in Middle-earth if you so wished it. Why would you wish to remain here? Yeah. Go to Valinor, right? Tirthon senses as words have not convinced you. Perhaps you should reflect upon the past of your friends and kin to guide you. I have to do this 5 times. Reflect on the past of my friends and kin. And I will be right back. Just a little something on the side. I will be right back. Alright, and I am back. Alright, so let's continue with this quest. So I have to reflect on the past of my friends and kin 5 times. Let's see how that goes over. Okay, so like my... Oh, Elrond, okay. You reflect on the decisions of Elrond, half-elven, once the herald of Gilgalad, whose time in this realm draws near to its ending. I consider his words. He kept you in Imladris, that the choice might one day be yours, rather than sending you to revive in the uttermost rest. Alright. Gilgalad. You reflect upon the path of Gilgalad, the High King of the Elves, and the bravery he possessed as he fought and fell to purge the evils of Morgoth and Sauron from the world. Consider the loss of the elf Elrond, and the pain of losing a companion during the war as Gilgalad did. A lot to consider, that is for certain. Yeah, as a, man, as an elf. I wonder how, like, it's a fantasy world, like, it's just interesting to talk about, but, like, as a human, I'm 30, geez, how old am I now? I am 33. Just turned 33 this month, sorry. And, I mean, I'm, you know, technically, like, in middle age. What middle age is from, like, what, 25 to 55 or 65, whatever they categorize it. But imagine being, like, several thousand years old. What reflecting on the past must be like. Very interesting. Alright, more past reflections. Let's see. Here we go. Who will this be? Clear water. The shipwright. Círdan. You reflect upon the decisions of... I've heard Círdan and Círdan. I'll say it whatever. The shipwright who remained in Middle-earth, that others of his kin might depart for the blessed realm of Valinor. Yes, he did. Yes, yes, yes. Man, the music is just so good. Glorfindel. You reflect upon the path of Glorfindel, who has remained in Middle-earth, to stand against the evils of the enemy and the most vile of his servants. You think upon Glorfindel's deeds in the elder days of the world, and how his resolve has never faltered, even when confronted with death. Man, one of the great tragedies, I said this in my last stream of the movies, is keeping Glorfindel out of the movie. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. But, what I almost feel like there should just be a series. We got the Rings of Power, but I wish that there was just a series that was just like called Glorfindel, like, and obviously well done. that that just takes us through his life. That would be amazing. All right, and one more. Yep, up here. Yep. Harthelin. You reflect upon the decisions of your dearest friend, Harthelin, who has chosen to remain in Middle-earth and free it of evils before the time comes to bequeath it to men. You consider her duty to the people of this realm, and that she hoped that you might remain to aid her in the battles against the evils of the world. Man, all these people are staying back here. It might be what might be happening to us. Alright, I'm just gonna keep looking around here. Talk to Wenda.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you just finished it right now. Okay. Oh, I did have a couple things with on view. Pending alerts, new mail. Bingo Buffin. Request for assistance. Okay. Let's open this bad boy up. Hello there, and well met. Small matter. Interested in learning more, ask that you please seek me out at my comfortable hobbit hole just north of the town hall in Mitcheldelving, being the principal town of the Shire. I would love to go to the Shire. Here's a need and looking forward to your positive reply, Mr. Bingo Buffin. Sounds good. Doesn't look like I can accept it or anything. Interesting. Completed. Curious hobbit named Bingo Boffin. Okay. We got that reward. Nice. What is this guy? Barter merchant. Engage in trade if that is what you wish, but I will not accept coin. I think we should just kind of stick with the main quest. I could get lost in everything here because unfortunately, one of my banes is that I'm a completionist, and it actually would get stressful for me for video games, especially as I got older, right? Because I just have limited time, and now I don't really play video games anymore. But yeah, I'm just tired tonight. So it'll be very easy for me to stray around, and I will if it seems kind of natural. But I think we should just kind of stay the course. Let's get through the main stories here and be content with that. And is that what that was for? There's a way. Yeah, Cullendim. Okay. Yeah, let's just go up there. Well, where are we on the map here? Okay, yep, we're in Cullendim. And still on to the Wondershire, Noglon, Thornsall. Yep, Arid Lewin. Okay. And just northwest, portion of Middle Earth. Let's keep it going. Oh, that's right. I was trying to find like my lore keeper. I don't really know. Oh yeah, can't you? Is this like Dark Age of Camelot, or rent you a mount for a short way trip to nearby locations? Yeah, I think that's how that works. It's pretty cool. I think that's how that works. I played Dark Age of Camelot when I was a kid, and that was always really fun. I remember starting in the zones and I don't know, just riding horses between places. Where is? Oh, okay, you're right now here on the mini map. Can I zoom in on the mini map? Where's the zoom in button up here? Maybe there isn't. Well, I can zoom out. I love it. Look how big this map is. So good. Okay, back on track. Where is the Lore Master Trainer? I just want to see if he has anything for me. Maybe up here. There's Runekeeper. Captain. Ah, look at that. Binding flag, barter items, train lore master skills. Okay, nothing trainable, so I guess we just wait. Someone sleeping in the middle. Alright, let's continue with our quest. Ah, back is okay. Where has your reflection led you, Kilon? You tell Tethfren that you desire to remain in Middle Earth. Good choice. We'll wait to sail off to Valinor. Good choice. You desire to remain on Earth. That is not the choice that I make. I understand it, friend. You have made it your purpose to confront the forces of evil. Yes. Well, you were reflecting Eladin and Elrohir. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that, but Elrond's children arrived in Kilundim and asked to speak with you at once. I told them I would deliver their request when you returned, and they now wait for you near this stable master. My path leads to the uttermost west, but it seems yours now leads elsewhere. May the Valar guide you, and may you one day come to find peace in Valinor. All right, let's continue on. Find Eladin and Eloir. I shall. Just ran by him. Look at that. I'm glad you have not yet departed. Call's not a very elven name, is it? Oh well, we'll go with it. There are grim forces at work at the Arid Luin. In the Arid Luin, my friend, the terrible Gaunt Lord, Avar, has bound vile spirits to the corpse of the dwarf lord, Skorgrim. And now the Dour Hands think him their leader reborn. Our foes escaped, and now the enemy has beguiled the Dour Hands into his service. Elhir gives Eladin a knowing look. Indeed, the truth must be told, brother. When Father spoke of the shadow in the east, he spoke of Sauron. The Dark Lord has returned once again, Kilon, and he has sent his servants across the many lands of this realm in search of the ring that was lost. If Sauron recovers the ring, no house shall remain to stand against him, and all will be lost. The time shall soon come when the peoples of this realm are called to war, and I beg that you remain to guide them and make safe the lands of Middle-earth. It is a great demand to make of one as storied as you, and at so final an hour. All right. Yes, I am staying. All right. Boom, level 6. Lord of the Rings Online supports a robust cosmetic outfit system. I've never been much into cosmetics in games. I don't know why. It's just never been my thing. I do think some things like look cool, but just never been my cup of tea. Did I miss something? Where's my next quest? Epic quests. Show completed. So drawn to your friend and kin. So where do I go from here? It's sorrowful, but understand your choice to remain on Earth. He has also mentioned that other than suddenly writing Kellen and wish to speak with you, you should find them. You should now speak to them. Is that just how it ended? Alright. I guess then... I guess I have to wait for more quests to come up. Maybe it'll be automatically added. And... multiple available. XP. It's been transferred to. Let's actually take a look at my inventory. Look at that. Ooh, a massive pile of copper scraps. Nice. Alright, so a bunch of freebies there. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. I guess then maybe do some quests around here. Let's start down here, I suppose.
Would you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
This is prologue. I guess this is part of the MSQ. He's got the fire burning, it must be. Does that show up differently on here? It doesn't.
Will you lend me your ear?
You might send Everthal on your journeys. I have not seen Everthal. Southwest. There's a small group of elves there. If you do not find Everthal, perhaps you will find Athal. If so, speak to Athal and see what news he may have of Everthal. I will do that for 42 copper pieces. I do have a whole gold now, but we'll get down to the 42 copper pieces. Alright. Oh, and I can summon my pet, right? So... ooh, yeah. Nice. Alright, so... you cannot harm yourself. So, okay. Command your pet to execute a minor skill on themselves or their targets. Light damage, execute minor skill. Incoming damage. Okay. Okay. Got it. We will test it out in combat. Wonder, can I keep going south here? Show map. Heirloom. Reador. Which is what I'm on. Wow, there's just so many regions. I don't know if I could zoom in closer. I guess not. That's fine. Oh, I got these pet bars on the side. Attack, your pet will attack your currently selected target. So I can select kind of his default. Enter combat to defend you or itself. Yeah, that sounds good. So I got quite a bit of skills actually for the pets. So we'll try to get used to them all. Kind of want to UI settings. I kind of want to move that pet bar over. Character deed, social crafting. Where's the pet bar? Guess I can move it over. It'd just be easier to. Quick slots. There we go. And it doesn't look like I can move it around, unfortunately. That's alright, I'll just move it over at some point. Alright, to the quest. Alright, let's try out some combat here. Open tapping. You discover an open tapping monster. Anyone can help kill this monster, and everyone helps will get credits. Alright. Alright, let's see how sending my pet on them works. Ooh, I got Gust to Wind. That's a new one. Cause frost damage in a small radius. When traded in Nature's Fury, this skill has a chance to spread burning embers to nearby foes. Okay, that's cool. So let's have it attack. Alright. That gets the benefit, I think. Yeah, light wounds, minor command, outgoing damage, wild soldier lightning. Okay. And if it towards you and then act according to its mode, your pet will stay in its current position unless its mode requires combat. Enter combat unless commanded to. Targets that you attack. Your companion throws their bulk at the target, stunning them. Yeah, I'll bring that over here. Locked pet skill. Higher levels of retreats, your pet may gain additional skills. Wild strike. Hardened hide. Command shrugs off attacks for a brief period. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Maybe put the defensive up here. Yeah, we'll make it work. Alright. You order your companion to attack. Why are you not attacking? Attack. There you go. Okay. Glitch there. Might as well loot it all. I can always sell it. Maybe. Alright, we are closing up now on Ethel. See how easily my pet can take out an entire... Command your pet to use companion makes a wild damaging attack. You must use your personal skills to command your pet to use. What's that? Interesting. You must use your personal skills to command your pet to use specific combat skills. I'm not really sure what that is. Alright, let's finish this here quest. New deed, Elf Ruins. Deed bestowed. Ah, find the Elf Ruins. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the completionist. Oh, man. Gonna have to, maybe.
Greetings, traveler.
Ring for Avathal.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Find Avathal or Avathal's pack. Let's find Avathal or Avathal's pack.
Stay a moment.
Well, here it's Time of Hope. Earn Heather's favor. Earn Cleffin's favor. So we'll explain the tasks I set for them. See to their request and earn their favor. Yeah, might as well. I can always not do it if I want. Look at that, another player. John Bow. Well, we have tapping. Okay.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Collect cast building wood.
Mind my words, traveler.
Alright, might as well do some quests. But, man, I was up late last night just doing some normal stuff at work for me and then just doing other things, networking, everything, but I'm tired, which is wild. I remember getting old. I sound like I'm getting old. I was like a, teenager, even like young adult or pre-kids, pre-having children. I could just play video games for hours and hours and hours, and now after an hour, man, I'm beat. But this might be a good place to call it. I don't like looking up like how to do stuff in video games, but I'm just gonna make sure that I have my bearings down on just kind of the easiest way, efficient way to play the pets. Not like in-depth strategies, but just kind of the basics of it. So I'm not sitting here looking like a buffoon or trying to do it all at once. Looks like, do I have two of these there? No, there's two different ones. So let me log out. And we can go ahead and exit. And I'll do more than Lord of the Rings 2. I'll kind of interweave other games, like probably my favorite video game ever is Final Fantasy X, but then, man, right next to that is Dragon Age Origins, and that might be a really fun game to play at some point. So I'll mix it up, and again, as more people join, as things kind of grow, I'm sure that the live streams will develop and everything, but again, it is what it is. So thank you for joining the live stream. If you did join, if you watched all the way, I might be the only one ever that gets to hear me say these words right now in the live stream. No one might never make it to the end. But if you do, thank you. Appreciate it. Again, go ahead and let me see what my book is. Yeah. right here. Go ahead and pre-order Breaking. It's in the description. The link to my website, jalexgiguere.com. Again, thanks for joining. Always just fun hanging out. I hope that this has been beneficial for you in some way, and I will see you next time.